Call order at 7, I don't know what time that should,
7.
write her down and
7. Just my phone switched to 7.
pledge allegiance, I guess we do it anyway. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If anybody's a veteran, thank you for your service. It's Veterans Day today, right?
That would be Chad. And I don't know if Will is in.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Brand,
Here.
Clerk Morat, here. Supervisor Jagger,
Here.
Trustee Hellbauer, absent.
Treasurer, how about?
Treasurer Hellbauer, Trustee Jagger.
Yes, I'm here. Maybe.
Anybody want to add anything to the agenda or take anything off?
No. No, I don't.
All right, review the minutes of the previous meeting.
Make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I'll second that, Candy.
Okay.
Did you hear the 3rd or the 5th on when Julie said she was going to do the?
It's the 3rd.
I know you said the 3rd. Is that what it even said? That brochure or something?
What?
The
The
Christmas
3rd.
in Holton, December 3rd.
Yeah, I went and looked,
Okay.
I re-looked at last one, so what she
Okay,
gave us.
well, that's what I'm asking. Well, anybody else see anything? And they wrong anyway. It's me wrong. Everything good? All right. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? That's carried. Payment of the bills.
Make a motion to pay the bills as presented.
I'll second that.
I guess I'm thinking it's all good. Anybody got any comments? Well, we're good. Okay.
That's a lot of money.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nays? Aye, carried. Business from the floor. You got anything over there? Okey-dokey.
Make sure you show our audience.
Treasurer's report.
Make a motion to accept treasurer's report as presented.
I'll second that.
No, I don't know that I ever understand it anyway. I always seem to have enough money to pay the bills.
Had a lot of money to
Right.
pay the taxes.
Any comments? All right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? Ayes carried. All right. We get the right, do this. Department reports, all right, I do have a permit thing. We sold $1,116 worth of permits. Mostly mechanical. I wonder if they run some more gas lines or something somewhere. Anyway, so, I don't know if they got any new, it don't look like they ain't new stuff. I guess other than that, Ted, you're up.
All right. So for the month of October, we had a total of 31 incidents that we responded to. Total of 9 mutual aid. There was 8 given and 1 received. For some reason, we had a considerable amount of structure fires we rolled on last month. And then again, Cedar Creek and Holton breakdown. We had 4 for Cedar Creek and 7 for Holton. The good news is, I'd knock on wood if we had some. Good news is so far this month, we're into the 11 days into the month, and we've only had 3 calls so far. One of those we actually got canceled on before we even went en route, so that's a good thing.
That's a great.
So the last month we had over 42 hours of volunteer time. Passed out over 1,000 pieces of candy on Halloween. Sunday we were invited to participate in an event for Shields or with Shields of Hope. We went to visit a young lady down on Holton Duck Lake Road in Cedar Creek Township. She's a 14-year-old. And she was diagnosed with lymphoma. She's doing really good and looking to get back into gymnastics. So it was a very exciting thing
Saw that.
to participate in. It was
Yeah.
really cool.
Great.
So,
I'm glad that you guys do that kind of stuff.
Me too.
do you take something? I mean,
Well, Shields of Hope is an organization that supports people with cancer. They focus a lot on first responders, firefighters, veterans, but also their families and other people as well. And we met down at the Cedar Creek Township Hall, and there was us, some firefighters from Eggleston, police officer, ambulance, and a couple of vehicles in a group from Shields of Hope. And we lit up the lights and sirens and everything, went rolling in the yard.
really just like a parade of support.
Yeah.
We did one for Jill.
Yep.
Remember we did that one for
Mhm.
Jill, yeah.
Well, I
She
had
didn't-
not heard of it before,
Yeah.
so.
She didn't know we were gonna come, so it was a surprise to her. It was a really cool thing.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just an update on the office, it is about 99% complete. I have a couple wiring, a little bit of wiring left to do for the security cameras and get those tidied up, make it look a little bit better. And then also, we are getting a donation of some new filing cabinets and desk chairs, so we're waiting to hear when we can pick those up, so that's very exciting for us. Just a couple more things, also, I'm gonna toot my own horn here for a second. Last month I completed the Fire Officer 3 course and passed it. I
Congratulations.
didn't have the results at the last meeting, so that's a cool thing.
Awesome.
It was a lot of work.
Congrats.
And then also, I'd like to let everybody know that we also promoted firefighter Jeremy McElinden last night. He has completed all of his probation, certifications and everything, so he's a full firefighter now.
Fantastic.
Very awesome.
Awesome.
Any questions about anything?
I'm good.
That's still, I guess, the
What's
only
that?
concern is yet the Bob.
Okay.
How much longer we go with that?
Well, I still got him doing a lot of work.
Okay.
What is his promotion to? Go fight?
Firefighter,
Just
yep.
firefighter instead of probation.
Not just a firefighter, he's a firefighter.
Okay. I think that's all the department reports we have. All right. Let's see, the planning commission, I don't know if here correspondence, but the planning commission, I was up here last night, and they are coming quite forward on trying to make it so we can have more than one house on a driveway and doing some other things. We got quite the discussion of most everybody moving here is retirees, but then they want to move their kids here and put houses on these lots, and we have no way for them to do that. And this school is depending on us to find ways to have kids here. So, you know, they said Cedar Creek has 2 people can be on one driveway, but I think they could increase that to 3 or 4, because like I said, you could go to Tennessee and they put you out in the mountains and there's all kinds of cabins all over on a single drive. And you
Less
go out to Lake
restriction.
Michigan, you got the same situation at hand. I think, and they're
Family
trying to get the
compounds are
standards a
growing, I
lot
think,
lower. They're making it so maybe more than one house. I don't know if they're gonna go with more than one house on a lot, but I don't even know why they can't really do that. But we need to do, they are getting very close to start to send us something to look at, to see if we can try to make it so there's more property available in Holton Township, really, and more room for smaller houses, I think, because it just isn't, people are moving out of the cities or that, but
Financially.
we're
it's
still
hard
a
to-
city,
Yeah.
we can't compete with Fruitport, we never will be able to, like, we don't have sewer system, and I mean, I had that discussion with them over, like, if you're in Fruitport, they build them big giant apartment buildings, and then the average new home buyer is now 40 years old. So that means if you're in an apartment building, kids are already 10 years old. They ain't gonna wanna leave Fruitport to come out here, and it's an issue. We gotta make it so that there's a way for kids to be here, and to buy a house is very, very tired right now. They just can't do it, so we have to find a way to help,
Meet the
to
needs.
encourage
I mean,
young families to be here. So, anyway,
We can look at
it was a good conversation, but they are working on it, and Angel's got her tiny home thing.
Speaking
but
of
other than
that, how did the thing that they went to go?
Well, they said it went really good, and they learned a lot about affordable housing is where they really were at. The whole thing was mostly on affordable housing and
Okay.
what you can do because of the, you know, when these houses are all 400,000 or 500,000, people just can't afford them, you know, but, so they are looking into more ways to do that, and I think that's what the whole seminar was about, but they said it was very good, both of them were very happy they went, and
Good.
they thanked the board for allowing them to go too. I should have probably said that to start with, but anyway, yeah, so I think it was very informative to them, and I'm glad to see they went. So I think that's maybe more correspondence in the department report, but. All right, correspondence. During the Halloween, we were giving out candy, so I continuously ask people, do we wanna keep the lights that are way up high? There's 4 of them. But see, I tell you what, so I don't notice them when I drive in here, but it is so lit up down there. You ain't gonna have much robberies or breaking and enterings or anything else, so I'm kinda liking them, but
I
most
think
people
it's
want 'em gone.
distracting. Yeah,
Huh?
I would rather them be gone.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
big
what I
ones up
see.
top?
Yeah, they're 150
Now that we
bucks.
have these new ones, I don't really notice them when I'm coming into town because those ones are so bright.
Yeah.
Is that right? Well,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
I mean,
it's $150 each. I'm not sure
And I
they'll
won't
take
lie,
it. Huh?
it's very expensive to keep them lit up.
Yeah, well, the thing is we've increased, one thing I look at, we increased everybody's bill down here, putting all them other lights in. So whether the streetlight fund can keep up, because we've increased that bill. So,
It's
fair to
like
them would be to take them down.
even a pole that has nothing on it that we're not using even at the park, and there are some like on Hopman that
I
they're
think, yeah,
$37 just to have
yeah.
nothing. We're not doing anything with them.
Mhm.
Okay, just for, do you well, you live downtown, so you know about the streetlight fund.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's,
And you know about.
I think there's 4 right
Yeah.
in town, but I'm not sure they'll remove the one over Holton, Holton Whitehall.
I mean, can we
and
do
Duck
like a-
Lake. They may not do that one because,
Can we try it without? Like, can we
I don't know
take
how
the
you
light
can
bulb
because
out for a
you
while?
you get charged per light. They don't have a meter on, so there ain't nothing you can just shut off. It's either have the light up or have the light down. They'd have to cut the wires to it. I
Oh,
think.
it's not like a.
Yeah, it's not we're getting charged just,
How
they
many
say
people
that
does
thing
it
burns
take to-
$37 worth of electricity, that's what you're getting charged for. So it's like, I thought about writing on a page, but, I think it's up to us. If you
It
guys
is
want them
very,
down,
very
so
lit
it's
up.
$150 a piece. I'm not asking for the money right now, but do you wanna think about it for a month?
I'll drive through
Whatever
town
you
a
wanna
few
do.
more
Yeah,
times.
I'd like to drive through town and kind of pay attention to it, like just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what about it.
Because right now, it is lit up down there. There ain't no doubt, there ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna be murdering nobody down there.
Unless you're just
Like,
past the
hey,
tracks, because boy, does it look silly now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we could just complete both sides right to, through town would be nice, but even just past the tracks, the 3rd Street would have been nice
But
to finish off the
well, you
look
still
of in
can.
town.
We could have done it privately so much cheaper. I mean, for what we gave the
Let's go.
road commission, we could have actually just did it privately.
Okay, new business.
Huh?
New business.
Yeah. Alright. But on the correspondence, lights on the poles, okay, that's done. Unfinished business, we ain't got any. As far as I know. Firefighter's resignation on the new business.
So, do you need any explanation on
no.
it?
I'm gonna make a
Okay.
motion first and then we'll talk.
Okay,
I would like to make a motion, to accept, firefighter Austin Smith's resignation with regrets. And yes, it does require a motion to accept.
I will second that.
Now we can discuss. Not that we don't, but.
It do, yeah.
So Austin was a great guy. He would have been a great asset, but sometimes life takes you in different directions, and he had a awesome career opportunity in Wisconsin, so can't blame him for taking it. He's already there working hard, so that's why he sent in his resignation.
He moved to a great neighborhood because it's right next to where our daughter lives and it's awesome.
Alright, any more things? Alright, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes carried. Uniforms.
Make a motion, we, purchase, some departmental uniforms, for $1,454.46.
I'll second that.
Now this is coming out, well,
It's
maybe
coming
we
out of the
should talk-
207.
This will be coming out of the
We
207
wanna-
account.
Would you like to add the amount of the 207 to that motion, please?
Talked to Bill about 2 weeks ago, just
If it's all
to
right.
ensure that we're sitting good with that fund, and we have a little over $2,900 in that fund. So it should cover this and still leave us plenty. It's been, I don't know how many years since the department has purchased any kind of uniform type clothing for firefighters. The last time we did, we could not get polo shirts that matched the original ones, so we had people walking around in like 3 different shades of shirts. What this will do, this will
Uniform.
provide 2 t-shirts, embroidered polo shirt, excuse me, and a hat for each firefighter. And then what's nice about this, they will have a store that opens up for us, so if anybody wants to purchase anything on their own afterwards, we can do that. And the other part of it is it'll be consistent from, so if we buy this stuff now, and we hire somebody 2 years from now, we can go to that same company and get that same material and everything else.
Yeah, I know it's been a long time since we purchased shirts for you guys, so you had matching, it's been a very
I'm
long
gonna say
time.
over 10 years.
It
Well, you guys
was years
deserve it.
ago.
And like when we went to the Shields of Hope event, we were talking about what we wanted to wear, and it's like, it's gonna be cold out there. But not everybody had the same stuff, like the sweatshirt I've got on is one I purchased, you know.
It's good. You'll be able to do this in anything that you want
Pretty
then?
much, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys
Well,
all
if we wanna
wanted
get
sweatshirts, you
sweatshirts or
guys can buy
something,
your
we
own
can do that.
sweatshirts, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they look nice.
I think they look very nice.
All right,
I'm not sure if I like you
Any
guys
more?
call it the Goon Squad, but yeah.
any more comments?
Based on the movie The Goonies,
Oh, on the Goonies?
yes.
All right, Any
And
more
like I said,
comments?
there's an interesting story.
I just
behind
watched
it.
that over the weekend. I love it. Okay.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes carried. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. Pavilion quote. This class they got up there in Holton, they haven't even got a single kid that's ever built anything. So there's no way they can handle this size of project. And they're hoping to be able to just, you wanna put a motion on the floor first?
Yep, I'm gonna make a motion that we, purchase from Mass Mini Marns a 14 by 16 pavilion that the, has it says it's lot model green metal roof, that's what
All
they're
right,
describing
let's
it as.
do that all over again.
Here, I'm gonna make a motion we get this, but they didn't give it a name, so,
Just a motion to approve the purchase of a pavilion,
yeah, it's a pavilion, they have it, they just
14 by
counted.
16 pavilion for Stephen Swenson Park in the amount of $7,734.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
You want a second, or
You got
anybody
it.
want a second?
I will second that.
Okay. On it, you can go up there and look at it, yeah, because, Fred over to the school and Amy and me are gonna meet Tuesday, because what they could do is they could probably build the deck for it and buy it, and the Amish told me they would give me one guy to help put it up if we had to, and then we got, 700 or 800 knocked off because we would actually put it up. They would, the school would.
Okay.
And,
The-
but we don't know what the deck's gonna cost yet, because they were thinking the deck would sit on the ground. Me, I think the whole thing ought to be raised up, so I got a hold of the inspector, our building inspector, and he said it could go up to 30 inches without having a hand railing. We certainly don't want a hand railing, but I don't think you need it 30 inches off the ground either.
That's really
But
high.
I'm
If I
thinking like-
remember right, in the budget, we allotted $10,000 for it, so that would be $2,300 left for the deck.
Yeah, and they'd have to buy the deck.
Yeah,
And I think we'd have to have a donation, because what I'm thinking is, we can't make it permanent, but we can make a 3x3 slab, 1 foot thick, and then build a 1 foot column on top of it. And that thing would actually bolt to that.
I mean, nothing's permanent, everything can be taken down.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but I
matter.
mean, if you start putting posts in the ground, you made it permanent. If I put it on 4 pieces of concrete on the corners and then build it up 20 inches, it could be considered temporary, because we could move them in, move them out. So,
Are we thinking handicap
well,
accessible?
I mean, I think you're probably right, that sooner or later we'd have to put a ramp on it or something.
I mean,
we're gonna
the
have to get-
lower to the ground you are, the better.
Well, the problem is then, that usually if you have a band in there, you see up a little bit. So that's why I'm thinking it ought to be up 20 inches or 18 inches or something.
I mean, then do we have to have steps?
Well, you'd probably have 2 steps,
we're
but they'd have to
we're
build that.
adding and we're
Yeah,
adding.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, they're building that, but if you have it right on the ground, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you guys to think about it. I just think a bandstand is always up. I can't think of what the effing bar is. I was in there looking at
I
it
mean,
one day, but I can't remember if it's
They're
up or
up, but
not.
they're
It's
very
up, yeah.
crowded. I don't think we're all that crowded where,
I
you
understand
know,
that,
people be
but,
sitting in chairs and on the
yeah,
lawn.
but But if they are gonna put a nativity scene in there and Christmas, it's nice for it to be up a little bit, but I mean, I don't know if it's necessary. or
I think we
not.
just need to explore the cost of,
Yeah.
Yeah,
before
I
we-
think your problem there is gonna be is they're running out of time. They're really starting to push now that they either have to start this or they ain't even gonna do it. Because they just don't have the manpower. Like I say, he hasn't got a single kid that's ever swung a sledgehammer or a hammer. So,
well, time to
and
learn.
they're gonna learn, but, that's why I think he really backs off the whole project. The other thing is you could, even if we agreed to do this, to buy this thing, you guys could go up and look at it, and if you called me and said you absolutely didn't like it, you could do that. All you gotta do is look at that model that's up there at that mass, and, you know,
And Amy,
I mean,
this suggestion came from Amy, didn't it? It came from the school, or Amy or somebody?
the
did bring
school
that to
went there
us.
first, and then Amy went and
She
looked
brought-
at it, and
yeah.
Amy thought it was
Brought
fine.
that to us.
And,
Alan went and looked
I'm
at
trying
it.
to work through Amy, cause she is the head of the school board, so I think that's good, all of us work together, so, she's on board to doing it this way, but I'll know more Tuesday again. But we can't keep putting it off doing it, because they already wanna start building this thing, so I have to.
The base.
We have to start making up our minds if we're gonna pull the trigger or we're not gonna, to do it.
Well, I think you already, somebody motion and second,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So we
Yep.
just, yeah, I think
So
we're-
it's more or less just deciding whether we're gonna buy this. Even if we have to, we can get 50 volunteers together, we'll get the darn thing up.
I
It's
agree.
not, I don't think this is that big a deal to us.
all
I
it takes
agree.
is one call out to the.
Yeah, I think we
people.
can, and the same with these cement pads, I think I'm talking to the building inspector, see if we can get it passed all right. I think I can get the cement donated and get the forms and we can build it. So I really just don't wanna put it under the ground because I'm afraid what, you know, could Bill's even concerned that. It's gotta be temporary.
So the railroad actually owns all that
Yeah,
property, so.
yeah, I think they know that because we've all went through this
Are
before.
we able to contact them to ask them if?
No, you
we-
wait, you try getting hold of them people.
I send them a
And
letter
we-
every year, I
yeah.
never hear anything.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just don't,
all right.
Yeah.
it's a very tough situation. I don't think they actually, these guys that run around up here on the railroad, they don't know they own that land. It's not like that, so I think it's more up to us, but at the same time, I don't want them to come to me and say, you just put a permanent building on my property. I want it to where, no, we didn't put a permanent building, we just put something temporary. If you want us to move it, we'll figure it out,
Right.
you know, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
So 2 forklifts, we can pick the whole thing up, move it over, set it back down, and we're good to go. So,
all right.
anyway, you guys wanna look at it first or anything, but that's kinda
Nope,
tough,
I'm
I think you're good?
Yep.
And
I
Amy,
trust
like I say,
Amy.
Yeah, I
Amy's
trust
in
her.
on it,
Yeah.
so it's
Me too.
all
She has
good.
good taste.
Yeah, I think you guys will be happy with it, it's a nice looking unit.
All right.
Okay, we gotta vote on,
Yeah.
do we need a roll call or just spend it, or can you go?
We can go.
Okay, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, nays? Hearing none, it passes. Here's the last one. Power to the Main Street. Now, for the last 3 or 4 months, I've been trying to get McCormick, the road commission, the other one, to put power back on Main Street. So for like your Holton days and all that, we need it for them 220 for all them trailers. Anyway, one's saying one's gonna do it, one's gonna do it, the other one's gonna do it and everything else. Well, I'm now to the point where I either have to not put the snowflakes up, or we have to buy all these extension cords to put the snowflakes up. Now,
Just fix it so it's right.
Huh?
We just need to fix it so it's right.
If we just fix it, and I'm gonna send the bill to them, and McCormick might just pay it.
So we just need to make a motion to accept this then?
Yeah, we just make a motion to
I'll
accept
make a
it.
motion, Candy, that we go ahead and accept the estimate from Berwick Electric for $1,500 to run power to the Main Street utility poles.
I will support that.
Okay, and one other thing, this will get rid of that 1 meter box, because we don't need 2 meters right there.
Okay.
You know, we need the 1 meter box on that pole to go away. And that's
Okay,
what it
now
is.
that we have a motion, I have a question. They're gonna run under the sidewalk and the conduit, but they never installed the conduit, did they?
Oh yeah, the conduit's there. That's why we know they were gonna do it. And something happened where now you got paid. That's what's happened.
Yep.
We got paid for the
We should have
job.
held that check a
That's
little
why.
longer.
Or
But I-
there was discussions about the conduit not being there because we weren't gonna pay that extra money to consumers, but they
No,
ran
that
it
was a
anyway.
different thing. And
We
then,
did pay
but
extra
I
money
talked
to
to,
consumers.
when we went to the,
For the
me,
conduit?
I'm not sure what it was for, but it was for something to do with that.
but me and Tammy went to the road commission meeting and I talked to Paul, who's the engineer, and he said, well, I'll get a hold of him. Well, here we are, another 2 weeks, we still ain't got a hold of him. And the thing is, we're running out of time. Winter's on us now. So I say, you know what, if we end up eating the 1,500, we eat it. If we get the money from
It'll
them,
be done right.
it'll be done right. That's what we need to do. Let's
Yeah,
just
we
do
went
it
to-
right, finish his job off, and be done with it, is what I'm saying
We
too.
went to a
Exactly
local
what I'm
company
saying.
this week.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Take a
all
vote.
right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes carried. Future business, don't have anything right now, motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn at
7:25.
All right.
I'll
Wow.
second that.
All right, then all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes carried.